Ruben Amorim's furious dressing room antics after Man United 1-3 Brighton. A new report has insisted that Manchester United's Ruben Amorim was so furious in his side's chastening 3-1 loss to Brighton and Hove Albion on the weekend that he caused damage to the big television screen in the dressing room. The Red Devils slumped to a 3-1 defeat at Old Trafford, falling to 13th in the Premier League table in the process, as their evident deficiencies were highlighted by Fabian Hürzeler's well-drilled system and his players' all-action approach. Yankuba Minte opened the scoring just 5 minutes into proceedings before skipper Bruno Fernandes dispatched his penalty in the 23rd minute. It was all Brighton in the second half, though, and Kaoru Mitoma and Jorginho Rutter were on target. While the Old Trafford outfit now look ahead to their Europa League clash with Scottish Premiership's Rangers on Thursday night, The Athletic's Laurie Whitwell has revealed that Amorim, 39, was furious with his players' application or lack thereof as Brighton ran riot on Sunday afternoon. According to the report, Manchester United's head coach unleashed a flurry of emotions, as he lost his temper, once the full-time whistle was blown, and they returned to the dressing room after his men's 7th loss in his 15-game stint. Inside the Old Trafford dressing room, the TV, which is used to go through tactics in their typical pre-match preparations, was used as collateral as it was smashed by the Portuguese tactician. It is believed that it will be fixed ahead of Rangers' visit. The recipients of Amorim's rampaging post-match outburst, the likes of Fernandes and Kobbie Mainoo, were concerned as he typically opts for a quieter approach. According to the report, he usually does not say a word immediately after full-time. While he typically prefers to allow his temper to cool and drum his feelings into his players the following day, his reaction was similar to Sir Alex Ferguson's well-documented hairdryer treatment. Amorim, widely regarded as one of the best young managers in world football, has endured a difficult start to life at Old Trafford and will be looking to use the transfer windows to reinforce his roster to suit his ideology of using a three-man defence following their 6th home defeat of the Premier League campaign, their worst streak on home soil since the 1893-84 campaign. Lisbon-born Amorim came out to suggest that his collection of players were the worst Manchester United team in history. Amorim requests Man United to sign €50 million+ star with Dorgu as Ineos prepare bid after admitting that his side could be the worst Manchester United team in the club's history. Ruben Amorim has reportedly requested the signing of a key defensive reinforcement this month. Man United transfer news: when Amorim accepted Manchester United's offer to become Erik ten Hag's replacement, he would have been aware of just how great a challenge he had on his hands. However, not even he would have believed that, just months later, he'd be making stark admissions about the lack of quality in his side. Whether the former Sporting club manager should have made such a statement is up for debate, but he may not have been wrong in his assessment. The Red Devils currently sit 13th after 22 Premier League games and sit closer to the relegation zone than any European place. To say they need reinforcements would be an understatement. On that front, names such as Patrick Dorgu have threatened to steal the headlines. The Lecce defender could instantly solve Amorim's wing-back problem, with those at Old Trafford now reportedly set to open negotiations in pursuit of his signature this month. But he's not the only one who could arrive. According to reports in Spain, Amorim has now requested Man United to sign Ousmane Diomande alongside Dorgu, with Ineos now preparing an offer worth €60 million, €51 million to hand United a much-needed defensive boost. What would undoubtedly help Amorim is the fact that Diomande is a familiar face who already knows his system incredibly well, given that the defender enjoyed great success working under Amorim during their time together at Sporting. Amorim desperately needs complete Diomande at Man United. Manchester United's struggles under Amorim shouldn't really come as too great a surprise. After all, they are playing a back three system with arguably just one defender who arguably suits such a setup in Harry Maguire, and attempting to implement wingbacks without having one natural wingback within their current squad. The reality is that it's been square pegs and round holes since the arrival of their new manager. Diomande could, therefore, ease their problems. A defender who has thrived within a back three under Amorim, and a player who is only set to get even better at just 21 years old, €51 million could quickly turn into a bargain deal. Dubbed complete by football talent scout Jacek Kulig, Diomande is certainly one to watch. That said, Diomande must only be the start of Manchester United's reinforcements as they look to build Amorim a side simply capable of thriving in his preferred system at Old Trafford. Fabrizio Romano. Man United chiefs jet out of UK to sign incredible star. Manchester United representatives have travelled to Italy for a direct meeting with Lecce over a deal for Patrick Dorgu, Fabrizio Romano has exclusively told Givesport. United chiefs are reportedly prepared to begin concrete negotiations and present a bid for the Danish fullback, who could soon become Ruben Amorim's first signing at Old Trafford. According to Romano, Lecce initially expected to part ways with Dorgu in the summer and had anticipated interest from Napoli, who sought to strike an early agreement for his arrival. However, Man United now believe Dorgu would welcome a move to the Premier League and are ready to pursue his transfer in January. Romano, speaking exclusively to Givesport, revealed that Man United representatives are in Italy to hold direct discussions with Lecce regarding Dorgu's arrival. It's a concrete opportunity for Manchester United. They have travelled to Italy to have a direct meeting with Lecce. So there will be conversations, there will be negotiations between Man United and Lecce. The original idea of Lecce was to sell the player in the summer, not in the January transfer window. So they favoured other clubs, for example, Napoli, who wanted to do the deal now for the summer transfer window. But Man United are prepared to try to start concrete negotiations, to present a bid. They feel that the player could be absolutely keen to move to the Premier League. Dorgu has been a key player for Lecce since arriving from Danish side Nordsjælland in July 2023 and has started all of their 20 Serie A games this season, scoring 3 goals and providing 1 assist. Naturally a left-back, the absolutely incredible 20-year-old can also play higher on the left in midfield and has done so on several occasions for Lecce this season. His arrival at Old Trafford would be pivotal for Amorim's plans, given the Portuguese tactician has rotated between Diogo Dalot and Tyrell Malacia at left wing-back in recent months and has missed having a natural option on the left-hand side. Man United are anticipating further activity before the winter transfer window closes on February 3, with winger Antony now close to joining La Liga side Real Betis.